It's Ray Give TV.
Ray Give TV.
Let's get right to it.
Shannon Briggs content. Yeah, Shannon Briggs and 600 fight. Yeah, I don't know if I should run that now or run that later. But Shannon Briggs, we start getting a lot of pushback. You know, we didn't know he had predator charges and 2-3 dirty tests for steroids after the fight. You know, a young lady that he threatened to unalive, you know, because he was manipulating her and didn't tell her he was married, and she found out, however she found out. So when we went to the people, they said Shannon Briggs has had like 2 or 3 dirty tests of him taking steroids to enhance his performance. So one of the stipulations was that he had to test before the fight and immediately after the fight, and test during training. So when I went back to Shannon and told Shannon, hey bro, I guess you didn't have some dirty tests with steroids, enhancements. They require you test as many times. He didn't want to do it. I'm like, well bro, if you ain't gonna be doing it, if you ain't gonna be taking the roids, you know, what's the problem? He didn't want to do it. And then right there in the middle of it, when we was working on a deal, the people said, WACK, we got to pull out the deal because of Shannon Briggs. He has a predator. He's a celebrity predator. So they send me this, and I'm like, nah, man, Shannon Briggs, he got the champ movement going on, you know, champ for kids and all this. He got group homes. They like, well, we don't know if the group home people know who they dealing with, but Shannon Briggs accused of cheating on wife and threatening to kill a woman if she tells. Exposing celebrity predator is not a new thing for me. I interviewed Jennifer as she posted on YouTube video that she was a woman. Well, that's somebody else. I'm not gonna cover that. Let's get to, okay. Because that's talking about a whole nother individual. Okay, here we go. Information about a woman named Simone, who was threatened by Shannon Briggs. Well, I'm super girly and not all up on what's going on with athletes or boxers or any of that stuff, but I believed her, and I Googled him and saw that he's huge. This is what's posted on his Wikipedia. Shannon Briggs, born 1971, professional boxer, heavyweight champion twice. He got beat to death by one of the Klitschko brothers, almost killed him, rattled his brain and had a concussion for 6 months. He has 37 knockouts of his 60 fights. Lennox Lewis took his belt. All this is coming up. My sources told me that Shannon Briggs lied to Simone, and she confronted him about the lie. And then he started to threaten her and said that he would pay someone to fucking kill her or unalive her if she talks. She was very afraid and her voice was shaky, and initially she was holding back. But I told her that this was a safe space and she had been in my rooms before. So she knows that I create safe space for women. Initially I thought that his secret might be that he's down low. The black community is very homophobic, and when men are in relationships with women or date women, it's very difficult for them to be open when they enter in relationships. for the record, she was wrong. Shannon Briggs is not down low. All right. So when this woman told us that she found out something about Shannon Briggs and that he threatened to kill her if she told anyone, I immediately thought, oh my God, he's secretly gay. When she mentioned photos and videos, I thought, oh my God, she has pictures of him with a man, but that's actually not what happened. She took a deep breath and spilled the tea. Again, Shannon Briggs, to our knowledge, is not gay. The young lady in question did not say he was gay. All right. According to my source, Leo Simone hooked up with Shannon Briggs the first week of December. Before the hookup, Leo had been in communication with Shannon for a short time online. Shannon allegedly told Leo that he was a single man and interested in a relationship with her. He told her that he was waiting for her to come into his life and to come home, meaning to live in Florida with him. So this man was trying to convince this woman to relocate. Okay? These are phone calls. She got the content. Eventually, she showed interest in him, but did not know much about him and couldn't wait to spend time with him off of the phone and in person. She found out that he was married 3 days after having sex with him when she searched deep into his Instagram and found that he was honoring his marriage of 25 years with his wife, Alana Briggs. So Shannon decides to pursue Miss Leo Simone and told her he was divorced, not separated, divorced. And I guess when he had an anniversary come around, a couple days after screwing old Miss Leo Simone, she sees a shout out to Alana Briggs for a 25th anniversary. All right? That's what she sees. Leo was so shocked and immediately turned off. Shannon, of course, called her phone and FaceTimed her as he had been doing every day, almost every hour. But that day, she refused to answer. He did not stop texting and calling, and she knew that he would start screaming on the phone, so she sent text back to ask him why he didn't tell her that he had a wife. She told him that no one forgets to tell a potential girlfriend about a marriage that they are in for 25 years. Shannon was silent. He called after and apologized for not telling her the whole story, that he was married. He told her he did not want to lose her, so he don't give a damn about his wife, by telling her that he was married. I didn't want to lose you by telling you I'm married. That's what Shannon's saying. He said he's going through a very tough time with his family and facing divorce. He lied again because the wife said they never was talking about divorce, as well as being sued by his wife. Now he's saying his wife. Now he's saying my wife is suing me, baby. I ain't with her. That was another lie. Leo was shocked and did sympathize with him and agreed to basically stick by his side through this times as a friend. Before finding out that he was married, Shannon and Leo Simone met up in Manhattan, New York, room 915 at the Royalton Hotel on 6th Ave. She was excited to see the man that she had been speaking to every day, laughing with, and growing to care for in the short but valuable time. She was also under the impression that they would not just flirt around. He asked her to be his stylist and creative director. Shannon flew to New York to see Leo from Florida, and they hit it off when he landed in town. According to my anonymous source, Leo and Shannon did grown folks business, made love, and they were both happy and comfortable with each other. Shannon had prepped Leo the whole night of the hookup to be quiet the following morning, while he went into the living room to take a serious call with his lawyer and wife about her pestering him about this divorce. this drastic divorce that he told her they were going through. He also told her they did not live together. But she later found out that was all a lie. She agreed not to interrupt his heated conversation. She soon discovered that he had been calling the front desk to set up a separate room for her instead. Shannon told Leo to go to room 918. She asked why and saw that he was serious. So she got playful and asked, why? Why again? Why do I gotta go? I don't want to go. No, let me stay here. Shannon yanked her by the hair, pulled her face close to his and says, you gonna do what I tell you to do. I'm a George Foreman your ass. She went to the other room and then he had rough sex with her once again. Shannon, a cold character. All right, Shannon. All right, Shanbone. He then went to his room and got on the call and had a meeting with someone. She went home around 1 or 2. Shannon allegedly threatened to pay someone to have Leo Simone unalive if she exposed any of this information. She was already upset that he lied to her, and she shared the video clips and pictures of all the recordings and intense threats. She feels that a lot of weird things were going on, so she wants the story out there so she can be protected and people can be aware of what's happening. The sources claim that Leo Simone had proof of Shannon's cheating, lying, assaulting, and harassment, as well as threatening her life. Oh, we got the text message. If I don't trust you, and if you violate me, I'm going to pay somebody to find you, so let's chill. It's your man, Shannon. So, not only did the boxing commission put certain restrictions and say, because Shannon has had 2 or 3 dirty steroid tests, that he would have to test doing training, test before the fight, and immediately after the fight. When I brought that to him, he got mad. I'm like, look, bro, I don't know. Shit, I didn't know you was taking steroids. Next thing I know, some of our investors, they hitting us saying, yo, your man got some predator stuff on him with this lady Leo Simone. They sent me this, I didn't know. So I had to call him. When I called him, I say, look, bro, this was coming up. He got mad or whatever. And took it whatever way. And here we are today. So no, he refused to do the drug test, which leads me to believe he was going to try to juice up for 600. And our investor was going to pull out based upon him threatening to unalive Miss Leo Simone. Leo Simone, wherever you are, I would love to speak to you one-on-one. We got larger platforms. You can get your story out there. Because this dude, Shannon, he's a wolf in sheep's clothing. He be running around talking champ camp, but look like he's a whole nother person. Hey, it ain't me. I just had to let y'all know because I don't want people thinking that 600 was scared to fight. He ready to fight. He's training. Look like he might be fighting brother out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. I believe his name is Savage, something like that. He might be fighting him. We gonna put something together. 600's been training. It's only right he's afforded the opportunity to get back into the ring. But nevertheless, I came on here. I got some business, a serious business call in 15 minutes. I'll be back on here. We going on the 100 side to break down this Shannon Briggs thing. I believe the young lady is reaching out towards me, so we're going to bring her on there eventually and have a conversation, provide her a safe space for her to tell her story. In the meantime, between time, listen, Styles P, hey bro, watch what you say. Address Adam, address the individual. Stop throwing other people in something that ain't got nothing to do with us. And know what you're talking about, because Adam wasn't even talking about this bozo. Sex, money, murder. Remember I told y'all on this day. Hocus is setting up to proffer against them other sex, money, murder members. He's going to say, I was a civilian when I did it. Nah, he probably already done it. So y'all remember this day. For the rest of the children and the youth, y'all see the buffoonery that's going on. The streets is a myth, Troy Advert voice. No need for you to join it. No need for to be a part of it. It ain't gonna get you nowhere fast. The only win in the streets is a loss. And on that note, we gonna rock out. Tune in to the 100 side of YouTube. Subscribe to the 100 Show on YouTube. Hit the subscription button, thumbs up, and I'll holler at you tomorrow. I'm out.
It's right. Give the go. You already know. We gonna run it up for sure, for sure. Be sure to like the video. Go ahead and share the video. Be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend. We got content. But until next time, it's your boy Ray Giving. I'm gone. God bless. Peace.